out and vanquished them. And I do think that matters for. And then when they face a team, the two MVPs.
Smack dab in the middle of I-295 that encircles the city of Jacksonville in northeast Florida. There's a good look at TIAA Bank Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Baltimore Ravens and the Jacksonville Jaguars. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Just the bonus, stability is loud.
Now Jackson on first down. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Complete to Mark Andrews.
23 yards on the play. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Jackson.
Yeah, this game is so ill.
Looking left side, Andrews with it complete.
I'm not doing this one. Hell no. Anybody over here neither?
You're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. Give yourself.
Are you killing niggas in Europa? Pick up one of them. One of them patrols, the ones that give you kills. It's like a 1 dot in the middle and 4 dots outside of it. You're not gonna get high gear, son. Doing what you're doing.
From the gun on third down, Jackson.
Oh, that's powerful gear. Well, yeah, you can do that.
Jackson to Andrews on that one. First down, Baltimore.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on.
Oh, where's the flag at?
For him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is starting.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. On first and 10, it's Jackson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Jackson's pass.
Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make this a second down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the
ball. Cohart needs to be a stasis weapon. They need to be able to change it later.
Primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
You're trying to butter, man.
Throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Right back to Dobbins on first. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
They'll try to run with Dobbins. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal. So stuffed from the 2. Now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
I can see Bounty.
7-0.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Jaguars nothing. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
I knew it.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
42-yard line.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Throw left side complete. It's Andrews. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Ravens 1st down.
From the gun, Jackson. He'll find
Collins
out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Valerie said Justin asked her because he got 2 checks. I think 500 each or some shit, or 600 each.
Defensively, they have to find an answer.
Can he keep can he keep one of the checks so he could go to the mall and splurge on himself? Oh, so he said spoil himself.
That's what makes him so dangerous, is because no matter
I was
what
like,
he's presented defensively,
you know the answers no to that, right? She was like, I fucking know the answers no to that. She was like, he ain't coming over here to fucking. She was like, you gotta save his goddamn money. You got shit you gotta do.
Threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
I mean, that hasn't been bad. He been working. He said 2 of the other niggas that got hired with him be calling out all the time. I was like, good. You just do what you're doing, yeah?
A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens will extend their lead. This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep it back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. A 1st down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay.
So why do Windhorse always get mad TV burn?
On 2nd and 7, Jackson. Buying time to his left. Incomplete.
And my initial thought was that maybe he was just trying to blindly throw this one away, and maybe he was. But he's going to get away with it because as he tried to throw it over the left sideline there's a receiver right there in the area, so no grounding call.
On third down, Jackson. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
Basically, Michelle Beadle went from her being on a popular platform to her pretty much just being gone.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
She ain't want to watch football.
2nd and 6 at the 41-yard.
She ain't want to break down football or get up. Ah, shit. Shit is basketball.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Jaguars, nothing.
A 4-receiver.
Sorry, I'd have been watching
3
football.
to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6.
Well, nigga, I don't watch hockey. I'd have been watching hockey. I would have watched hockey more than the other sports I watch, just so I could fucking catch up and learn this shit.
And that is intercepted. Or was it?
Bugging.
They'll say no. No
She definitely
interception. He
bugging.
did not keep the feet in bounds,
Alright,
apparently.
let's see the starting lineup.
So
Blake Griffin at the. Oh, we're gonna destroy these niggas.
So after the
Oh, yeah,
second
poor
down
George.
incompletion, they'll come up
The
now
only
against
one.
a 3rd and 6.
I forgot they don't got Rudy Gobert. I forgot what team he's on.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
50-yard line.
Get shit out of here, nigga. Probably that pressure, full court bead in the block. Want to see who I got to play in the playoffs, man.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Past the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Flash make a fucking curve.
With touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Jaguars are back within a
Yeah, that's what it is. Nah, that's what it is.
They were already
That
down
is what it is. When you
2-0
talk to the controller, he had a
try to
joystick.
stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get him in the end zone.
Oh my God. What are you doing, Donovan Mitchell? That was only a foul.
This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
Yeah, let that nigga go. Let Blake Griffin go, Donovan. What he gonna do is ring you up.
Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown,
This is a small team. I should have fucking started
a good
on.
game going ahead of us.
I'll rebound these niggas.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today.
Don't pick up a foul.
That's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we would be if it ended today, but we also know.
So year 3, man. Let me hear your opinion. What's gonna happen with Master two-part question? What's gonna happen with fucking Aaron Rodgers, and what's gonna happen with Julio Jones?
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for a first down pickup of 18.
So you think he gonna play? So you think he gonna play? Everything's gonna be back to normal.
An offensive coordinator scheming his guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
So they gonna take whatever then.
That you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10.
Right.
And he comes back with one complete. And he'll go out right near the 35-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
A gain of 15.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Yeah, but when you're doing a 1240, you're not going to get 100K on 1240 because it's not you're not gathering enough points anyway from killing enemies.
Inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Nah, I don't know, man. Cause it depends on the champion. They got champions in there. There will have to be a lot of champions. There ain't gonna be a lot of them. I hope you guys should equip. Probably don't.
We can live with that. But if you're gonna give up 10, 12,
No. You got the champion shit equipped though. Yeah, the shit on the arms he's telling me about to stagger them.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, you gotta before you pick a mission. Sometimes they come with modifiers. You gotta read. You gotta read what the modifiers are. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. No, he said 1280. He said 1280.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And they're going to mark him down short.
Yeah, that ain't a champion.
Now, that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
Yeah.
And no signs of the field goal unit.
Yeah, they could kill him.
On 4th down. They're going for it with Dobbins. And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible.
Oh, shit. We got lucky. Nigga heaved it up at the buzzer and nigga fouled him.
Looking out for a pass
In the corner for 3. Thank you. Bailed us out.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
I tie this game up, man.
Throwing again. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. But it looked like a Jaguar was able to cover this thing, and so Jacksonville will keep control. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon.
Oh, my shit.
This is fielded at the 27. A very good punt, but a 16-yard return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
You know, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them, every move they make works, it clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
Allen, that was a dangerous pass.
The coach.
Now the second down throw on target. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Jackson on first down. He's going deep for Brown. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, his 21st touchdown of the season as the Ravens push further out in front. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Ravens 28, Jaguars 7.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
It's only you and one other nigga.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, there was glitches where on the Nightfalls and the raids, you could get 12 people in there. So we was running through them. Yes, we was doing them shits. It was one of the weeks it was double XP. And we was doing 12 mega Nightfalls.
Jacksonville offense set to begin their
getting mad
drive.
fucking gear, mad high gear, mad high gun. 12 niggas, it was wild, son.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders in the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
From the 30 on second down, Jackson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
What are you doing?
Defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's third down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly.
What you come up for?
He sets to fire deep. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
This will be fielded at the 17. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Fast and Furious Jurassic World crossover? Oh, because Jurassic World is kind of day. Oh, Lord.
Now a carry for Dobbins. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, Jackson. Forced out to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again, Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Now Jackson on 1st and 10. This is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Baltimore.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Extra point right down the middle, and the route is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now with timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Oh, that mean pass.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. To throw is Jackson. Throwing on 1st down. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun, Jackson.
Come on, Montrez, man. Got this little dude on you.
Down he goes.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far.
This little ass dude on you. Missed that shit, man.
They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Oh, good defense.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out.
Some bullshit.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Nigga banged it on that nigga. He killed it.
Touchdown, and I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me trying to get to the airport. The roads will be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
He's going deep for Brown. That's going to be caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Ravens continue to pour it on. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Makes the score Ravens 42, Jaguars 7.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. And he'll give it here to his running back. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. From the gun, Jackson. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Number 22.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Watch out, watch out. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Quick strike out wide by Jackson. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And down inside the 15 he goes. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Man, These guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
For the running back,
Marlon Humphrey with the tackle defensively. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass
Oh, that
pretty
should have
well,
been a
too.
steal.
Very difficult task right now.
That was bullshit. That was some bullshit.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the Jaguars are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled.
How you miss that shit by yourself, man?
It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
We got three, buddy. We got three. That's us. Check. Back.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
loss of 2.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Here we go. Shift.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jags are able to cash in for 6. And that'll cut the lead down to 28.
Is good. Makes the score Ravens 42. Jaguars 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jackson. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action from Jacksonville. Throwing again. Jackson. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
Jackson.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9. Brings up 3rd.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. And Jackson throwing once more. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 27. Jackson will throw again. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Jackson's pass.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
And it's 3rd down.
Hey, middle.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. The quick slant caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards.
Yo, you ever seen Alex Smith smile before? Alex Smith.
Dobbins. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Give him 2 yards on that.
That nigga always look like he's having a bad day. You watch Snowfall? You watch Snowfall? Damn, it's the CIA nigga. Always looks sad, just like him. And it's fucking the Shanahan nigga, the son, the coach. Niggas always looking sad.
Second down and goal. Jackson to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
They'll try to run with Dobbins. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Fourth down now after a loss of 2.
There have not been a lot of great moments for this defense throughout this game. Finally, they have one they can hang their hat on. A nice stop there.
Good move.
Pass is good. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points. But
this one nightfall for him to go.
And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull it.
Oh, you got to make that. You had that little nigga on you, man. Oh, my God.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble.
Oh, that shit rattled in and out.
Successfully find the end zone over the top.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit at 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
From the gun, Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39.
See, the world is quiet about Blake Griffin now. He ain't complaining about him no more. You see, he ain't doing. You see, he ain't doing shit.
Here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian
Oh,
defense.
this is a better than
Guys on the field, it feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
And the Ravens are going to be looking at a 1st and goal as he's out of bounds at the 3-yard line. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. Now Jackson. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown.
Touchdown.
Hollywood Marquise Brown with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
The kick is good.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any.
That's what I'm talking about.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
That's not the play I want.
Now they try the right side here. Now this will go for 5 up to the 33.
To the ball carrier.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Off the edge, the sack by Matt Ioannidis.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
This is taken at the 23. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36.
Oh, in and out, really?
4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
And 1.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5. Today's final score, Ravens.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Baltimore, the perfect season remains intact as they move to 11-0 on the year. And they will head home next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, it's a loss that could hurt them come playoff seeding time as they drop to 8-3. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
We fucking losing by 9 when I go to the bench? Come on, man. Let's get this fucking crowd into it. Can't believe this shit. That's a turnover on me. Wow.